be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis noble in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them, to die to sleep no more, and by sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. Oh, in that sleep of death, what dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. Who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might as quietus make it with a bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear, to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have, than fly to others that we know not of. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution, the sicklied over with the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pith and moment. With this regard, their currents turn armor, and lose the name of action.
In essence, to live or not to live? That is the question. Is it better to stay and suffer all the ridiculous highs and lows of life, or to live and avoid the trials and tribulations altogether? We can't answer this. Even after you die, you still might dream. And who knows what you'll dream. If it wasn't for that fear, who would bear all the evils and humiliations of life? The injustices and the oppression, the clothing of the powerful, the pain of loving someone who could care less, the lack of integrity, the abuses of government, the rejections we all face. Why would we put up with all this when we could just end our lives so easily? Why burden ourselves by continuing to live? It's the fear of what awaits after death. Death is an undiscovered country, a place from which no one ever returns. The existence of death puzzles us, makes us put up with all the miseries of life. So instead of exploring something we can't perceive in advance, we continue to put up with our lives here. Our imaginations make us cowards, and our resolutions only turn us into self-compromised human beings. Therefore, we choose to take no action. So, in the words of Horatio, good night, sweet prince.